So I'm assuming by now that most of you mega Bat fans have seen the new Batman movie. I myself am personally booked in for viewing number 3 this afternoon, so super excited for that. But as you all know, pretty much all comic book movies these days do have post-credit scenes. The Batman was no different. It did have an end credit scene, but it was a little confusing. Let's clear that up. Hey guys, and welcome to the Batcave. As I just said, I am booked on for my third viewing of the Batman today. My first viewing, I did of course, just with all superhero and comic book movies, wait until the end of the credits to see what extra stuff we were given, what hints were going to be shown for the next installment of the movie. That's normally what we expect, right? I'm sorry if it's really loud out there. I own a gym and there are classes on outside my office. Kids classes, if you can't tell. So I've completely lost my trail of thought. I forgot what I was saying. But rather than start again, I think we were talking about something to do with the end credit scene. Again, there's going to be spoilers from here on out, obviously, if you haven't already guessed. But the end credit scene was, at first, extremely disappointing. It's essentially just the Riddler code, the Riddler question mark, like text on screen, kind of flashes, says goodbye, and then flashes up a URL, a website address, El Rata Elada. The same website, the same URL that we have in the movie, which Batman uses to help solve the case of the Riddler. The Riddle, I guess you could call it. Now, if you are one of those that has actually gone to the website and solved the riddles on there, you will have been given access to a zip file containing a video. Now, there's nothing new here. The video is just the video that was edited by the Riddler, featuring the information on the Wayne family. However, if you ask me, this pretty much tells us who's going to be the next villain in the Batman sequel. Now, if we actually head to the website, we get a green text screen, just how we see in the movie when Batman is talking to the Riddler over the internet. The first question is, I've been expecting you. Do you want to play a game? You can proceed with either Y or N for yes or no. If you hit yes, the Riddler responds with, it's more than just a game. I am first a fraud or a trick, or perhaps a blend of the two. That's up to your misinterpretation. Now, I'm going to give the answers away to this riddle just so you guys don't need to do it, but if you do want to do this yourself, go over to the website, play the game, try and figure out the riddles, then maybe come back and watch this to find out what I think is going on. But I'm going to spoil it from now on, so here we go. So the answer to that riddle is confusion. The next riddle is fear he who hides behind one. The answer to that is, of course, a mask. Pretty simple riddle if you ask me. And then the next one is what was new is new again. Rebirth, restoration, reformation. Again, if you've seen the movie, this one was pretty obvious too. The answer is renewal. I may just have said those riddles in the wrong order, but those are the 3 riddles you have to answer. Then, like I said, you get access to the zip folder of the video about the Waynes. And if you've seen the movie, or if you've just seen this video, you will know that there is many a hints at the word hush. Now, what does this mean? Of course, all of you main Batman comic book fans, or even animated movie fans, will know what this is. Hush is a Batman villain. The animated movie of Hush is a little bit strange. They kind of changed the identity of Hush, which I didn't really like. Now, in the comics, Hush is Thomas Elliot, a childhood friend of Bruce's, who essentially blames Thomas Wayne for saving the lives of his parents, who he was actively trying to murder just so he could inherit their fortune. He then aligns himself with the Riddler, who concocts the Hush plot, which eventually becomes the name that Elliot adopts. In the Batman, it's revealed that a reporter with the last name of Elliot is actually the one trying to uncover the secrets behind the Wayne family. This of course leads Thomas Wayne to ask Carmine Falcone to deal with this reporter. I can't exactly remember his first name from the top of my head, but I know his surname was Elliot. I don't think the first name was Thomas. But again, it's a hint. And they do flash the word hush rather large across the screen, so if that's not a hint of what's to come, I don't know what is. The Batman movie obviously took influence from several comics, including Hush, but also The Long Halloween, Batman Year One, Ego, and a bunch more. It could also be that the Riddler and Hush are one and the same in this version, just like they are in the animated version. Still, there's also the possibility that there could be more mystery to unravel in a sequel that could see the reporter or some other character emerge as a scarred mastermind villain known as Hush. Whether perhaps it's the reporter's son, which to me makes a lot more sense as he would probably be more likely around Bruce's age, or whether it's the reporter who didn't actually get killed and is returning to seek revenge on the Wayne family. Who knows? All these are great ideas, but why do I think this is definitely the next villain? Well, why would they leave this in particular, as the end credit website to go to and solve to take us back to that video. There's obviously more to this video than just something to help the Batman storyline along. The first installment. That installment is about the Riddler. But they've really pushed, post-credits, the video that features something Elliot, the reporter, and the word Hush. If that's not evidence to say that Hush is the next villain, I don't know what is. I'm really curious to know what you guys think. If you've gone onto the website and solved the riddles yourself, was it easy? Were you disappointed with the response, or the result, the prize, I guess you could call it? Or were you excited? I was rather excited. At first I was like, oh, it's just this video. And then I thought, wait a minute. That must mean something. They can't be doing this for no reason, right? We'll see. Only time will tell. I'm going to put out a video later this week that expresses my top 5 theories of who I think will be the villain in the Batman sequel. Obviously, Hush is one of those 5, but I have another 4 that I'm also pretty confident on. Whether they're featured or whether they're the main antagonist, we'll have to wait and see. But guys, that's it. I've got to get ready to go and see the Batman for the 3rd time. I hope you guys have seen it. If you haven't, why are you watching this video? Go and watch it. If you have, I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That's it from me today. Thank you all so much for watching another video on the Batcave. Don't forget to like and subscribe for plenty more Batman content. And return to this channel, the Batcave, for more Bat content. See you guys.